What's up guys, Kyle again from District Imports, and we have big news for today. Probably one of the coolest events for District Imports. We are buying a shop car, because what's better than 3 broken Volkswagens? A 4th one. So we're gonna go pick this thing up, see what it looks like, bring it on home, and yeah, dive in it. This is a big decision made by us. A buddy of mine, his brother's friend, is selling a B5 S4 that he had for 14 years, and then, you know, I'm starting to get out of the Volkswagen Audi scene type ordeal. Bought a house, congratulations. Has a kid on the way, so he's like, you know what, so it's not perfect, it definitely needs an alternator, a coolant tube, and maybe the maintenance isn't all there, and it's got a replaced motor, but those are the things that we can deal with right now. Okay, so here's the beautiful part. We recently picked up partnership with 034 Motorsport. What are they known for the most? Audis, especially B5 Audi S4s. This is going to be an interesting partnership, considering that a lot of the, not only the OEM parts, like OEM replacement parts, this car will probably need from sitting for so long, like control arms, but then the performance parts that we're going to get from this too. So that's going to be another video. A lot of the replacements and a lot of the upgrades that we're going to do with 034 Motorsports. So that is actually going to be really exciting. Making the shop car fast. Yeah. Dude, this thing is pretty sweet. Look at this thing. Boom. Look at that thing. You just gotta look at it.
Can I go home and wash it?
Yes.
I want to scrub it.
Yeah. Alright, so the game plan is that let's check to see, here, hold on to that. I need to go get the charger to see if the charger will fit in the engine bay.
You don't need it.
You don't think so?
He just picked it up from Tyson's and drove it all the way here.
No lights, no radio, no nothing.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You just picked it up from where he was storing it in Tyson's and drove it here.
Is it battery charged?
It's charging right now. I've had it plugged in since I got here.
Okay.
You can take the trickle charger with it.
They have one.
Actually, we don't. Because we were talking about that, we need one for the motorcycle.
There you go.
Yo, buy an S4 and then you also get a trickle charger.
Plug it into,
Yeah, we got.
They get in and they just stop.
Yeah. I hope you don't mind Max taking video footage. And stuff.
No. Dude, go ahead.
Alright, so what was the, like as far as the maintenance is concerned, do you know if the,
from what I know,
yeah,
we leak antifreeze coolant.
Yeah.
As soon as you poured it.
Okay.
And then there's a audible whine when you're at stationary and turn the wheel.
Okay.
Car!
And then everybody agreed, so the team put some money together.
They deserve to be restored. Do you know how many of these go to the junkyard because no one wants to deal with the 2.7?
Oh yeah.
So
I wanted, trust me, I wanted to.
Dude, well,
kids take up a lot of time.
Do you know if the water pump and the time belt has been done too?
Oh, and they do an
overlay
and they overlaid carbon fiber and shipped them back.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it was the wood grain.
Yeah.
And I shipped it out and they sent it back all carbon fiber. I was like, that's sick.
Yeah, because they don't come with carbon fiber.
$500.
All right.
And then
let me get the title.
He's cool with you guys picking the plate.
Dude.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll just
District Imports shop.
That works actually.
And
wrap.
I mean, we can do it. Oh, those are such good ideas.
He's fine. He said
The juices of my mind are flowing. On a real note, this is a very good bare bones start to this car. It already has KO4s, it's got a tune, it's got, obviously we don't know a lot about the history, the maintenance history, because it's been a while, it's been sitting for a long time, but that was his baby and he obviously had to have taken care of it. So this is going to be a sweet pickup. I'm beyond excited. This is going to be rad. I think we're going to wash it today too. 100% we're going to wash it today.
Oh, I'm scrubbing the out of this.
Right on the, that's it. Yeah, there it is. And the mileage is like 150 something. So 5 minutes into the drive, it started to overheat pretty good, but we knew it was going to leak coolant. We do have the owner, Tucker, he gave us a bottle of coolant on the side, so we're gonna fill it up just a little bit. We're gonna get something to eat really quick, because your boy's fat, so we're gonna let it cool off, fill it up with some coolant, take it back on the road. I only have like 3 more miles left, but again, we want to keep this motor, which has 90,000 miles on it, as clean and unoverheated as possible. So here's the thing. While it's definitely clean, the chassis is clean,
the car looks great. Inside looks fine. Everything, most of it, there's no dents or, you know, other than like the hood, the bumper, all that stuff is so trivial. We've got a lot of work to do. So first things first, on the drive back, we almost had to get a tow. The first thing that happened was the clutch dropped all the way to the floor and didn't come back up. Meredith found that out the hard way, pulled over on the side of the road, couldn't find the pedal. It's usually pretty scary. That happened. I ended up opening up the hood, trying to see if there was any brake fluid leak, clutch leak. I don't know if this is a brake master and a clutch master in one, or an all-in-one. That's usually how it is for VRs and you know, my applications for Volkswagens. I went to go take a look and tried to get the car to start. And let me show you something pretty cool. We weren't getting it to start. I was like, well, the battery, we knew the alternator was dead. You know what I mean? So the battery could have ran out. Instead, this time, it was actually the corrosion from this cable here, literally coming off of the terminal. And then Max and I ended up using this. We found this in the trunk. It's a worm clamp gear that we found in the trunk of this car. So thank you to the previous owner. This is actually what got it home. And I'm probably going to hang this up somewhere, because without this, we wouldn't have been able to make it. So I'm definitely going to hang on to this. The coolant has leaked like a sieve. Fortunately for us, we never really reached top temps. We were always just right above the medium line. So I'm hoping that it's just like a crack pipe. Again, this is all, I haven't even done research on the motor, but if it's something like a crack pipe or, you know, a simple coolant hose somewhere, that'll save us a lot of time. The alternator definitely is dead, because I tried to start it without the battery terminal connected and shut right off. The voltage, or on the battery gauge on the cluster, was showing that it was just dropping. So, but it made it home, and that's the most important part. Secondly, we've got, everybody knows early 2000s was one of the best for cars in engineering and a lot of intuition. We just didn't have the proper electronics for it at the time. So that's what I've noticed right off the jump, is that we've got a plethora of lights. And it's the Christmas tree. That's typical for an average Mark IV owner like myself, or, you know, a Volkswagen owner in general. So that's the first step, is we're gonna go through, address the entire car, see exactly what it needs when it comes to the sensors, modules, all that kind of stuff. Remember, early 2000s electronics, they're not built to last because they didn't know better then. So here we are almost 20 years later, or 20 some years later, and we're at the point where we're gonna have to start looking through in some of these electronics. Of course, we love what the owner thought with the carbon fiber hood, and I know the replacement bumpers are pretty, or OEM replacement bumpers are hard to find, but we were gonna source some of that stuff, give this car a quick bath. I'm gonna go hang this up, go get the terminal fixed, and then after that, we'll start up another video and get the car, or start working on the car, start wrenching on the car, finally dive into my first Audi build, and then showcase everything that we can do with our partners. Yeah, so we'll see you at the next one.